All right, it's week 3 in Dallas, and we are here getting it in the Comerica Center. And that man, Kevin Murphy and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, getting ready to set to take on 3's company. Joining me in the booth, special guest Nancy Lieberman. Nancy, she can do it all. She can coach, she can play, and now you join me, and now you got to carry me because this is like it's how we do it over here now. Ready?
We're going to be just fine. You always were a great role player.
Yeah. This is our superstar for the day. I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside Nancy Lieberman. Now, Nancy, let's get into this game. First of all, Rashard Lewis out for personal reasons. How much are the three-headed monsters going to miss him?
They're going to miss him a lot. He's their leading scorer, 17.5 points a game. This is the type of guy right now. He's second leading scorer, I should say, but 68%. He's their official big in the middle. It's going to be problematic. He will be missed because of his experience and everything he brings to help, Kevin Murphy and Jonathan Simmons.
And remember, no Reggie Evans with this team this season, but they have that man, Kevin Murphy, 2021 Big 3 Rookie of the Year. This season, in week 1, he had 28 points, week 2, 23, so you know that he could score. Leads to Big 3, tied with Gerald Green in scoring. And Kevin Murphy's got a lot of pressure on him today, Nancy.
Well, he does. He was a problem for us a week ago. He showed us not only could he score going to the basket, but he got the mid-range. He can take you out to 3. He's more physical than you think. And, Scal, I believe that with him being Rookie of the Year a year ago, he now feels that he is an elite player in the Big 3.
Speaking of an elite player and a newcomer, Michael Beasley dominated the talk of week 1, but struggled a little bit in week 2. How do you assess the difference between week 1 and week 2 with Michael Beasley?
Well, certainly the scouting emphasis would be take some shots away from him. He had 17 shots in the first game, 10 shots in the second game. I think he needs to get a volume number of shots to be effective. Make him a two-point shooter. Don't let him have open 3s or 4s.
All right, let's take a look at the rosters presented by PNC Bank. Other notables, Mario Chalmers for the 3's company, and Brandon Rush. Both these guys have to have a big night. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, but 2 newcomers, Sammy Monroe and Quincy Miller. We're going to see how they handle. Quincy Miller has played in the Big 3 before. And there's Reggie Theus, obviously Sacramento Kings head coach, and first season as the head coach of the three-headed monster. Get this team ready. On the other side, Michael Cooper came over here and told us we got something on the defensive end ready, and this man knows how to play defense. Could make it into the Hall of Fame as a defensive player, and he's going to he'll have his hands full because these guys, three-headed monsters, they can score. Let's take a look at the favorites in today's game. Three-headed monsters going to be favored by 2.5. What do you think about that line, Nance?
I think it's a good line, but if Michael Cooper's team comes with his defense, I don't know, it's going to shake up Vegas.
All right, let's take a look at some of the rules for the Big 3. It's a little different. First team to 50 points wins. Halftime is at 25. You must win by 2. No game clock, but there is a 14-second shot clock. Free throws, 1 shot wherever you get fouled, whether it's 1 at the free throw line, a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, or a 4-pointer. And the 4-point shot, all you got to do is make sure your foot is touching anywhere inside those 3 circles. All right, those are the rules, and we are set to go. I'm really excited about seeing the new players. Reggie Theus going with Mahmoud in the starting lineup his first time this season.
Well, I think he has to. You're going with a smaller, faster lineup.
The three-headed monsters, their identity so much has been Reggie Evans, Rashard Lewis. Like, those guys have dominated the paint, but no Reggie Evans this year. They're kind of searching for their identity.
Yeah, well, Reggie, I think, broke his hand, and he's rehabbing from that. And he's been a force for many years in the Big 3. And you're right, he is missed. But you couple that with, Rashard being not here, it's problematic as far as how big you are.
Chalmers to the basket. Mahmoud for 3. That's short. Beasley with the board. And this is where Beasley likes to operate. Turns the corner, goes up, blocked by Kevin Murphy. Goes right up. Kicked out Mahmoud again. He ain't turning down any shots. In and out. Beasley at the top has the size advantage. Rush for 4. No. Murphy operating in the corner. Getting to work, gets the body contact, step back, off. It's gonna be.
You're seeing right now, it's nothing really to the basket, especially three-headed monsters are looking for those quick, short jumpers.
Simmons up top, I liked him in week 2. There's another step back like you called, Nancy. That one drops. All right away, trying to establish Beasley. Chalmers. Oh, they're looking to post up Mahmoud. Rush inside. Quick hands, but they call foul.
You have to do that. That is a great play. You must post up a little, as we call him. There's a baby. There's a baby in the paint, and you have to make him foul you.
Lots of ball. It is a strategy that you see in the Big 3 with the smaller guys. There's only 6 guys out there, so you're going to have that isolation. You're going to have some room to work.
Yeah, we did that. We did that with Nate Robinson. We did that with Justin Detman. We did that with Mahmoud. You have to be able to do that to make the coach take them out of the game.
There's a lot of ways to create advantages in the Big 3. Posting up is it's a must in this league. Mahmoud up top. Going to Murphy. Murphy on Chalmers. Chalmers moving his feet. Murphy with the hook. What are they going to call? Offensive foul.
It's a good call right there. You can't do that. I mean, we say it to our players as well. You just can't do that. You can't grab them, put your hand around them, spin like you're at the club. You can't do that. That's like a dance move.
Nancy, when's the last time you've been to the club?
I'm not a club person.
You were at one time, I know that. Beasley to the cup. Oh, in and out again. Murphy for 3, good challenge. Doesn't matter, sticks it.
Murphy does such a great job of using transition off rebounds. He gets out so quick. That's young legs.
Beasley up top, goes to the right, goes up again. This time gets fouled.
You know, when you're in this league and you're taking a look right here, see how quick he gets out and then he sets his feet. But what he did to Rush is he looked off with his eyes and Rush kind of paused. Murphy goes up for his shot.
Yeah, transition, people think in the half court there's no transition. They're wrong. You know, one of the best teams in the league, triplets, they're always looking to rebound, kick it to that corner for a quick 3.
Well, what they do is not only do they rebound, but whoever does not sprints to the corners and they kick it out. And then, you know, you got Joe, and he's such a quick shooter.
All right, Mahmoud up top. Oh, inside, Kevin Murphy on the pick, the roll, and the finish.
That is a super play right there because of no weak side defense. Watch this play right here, right from the beginning. It's almost like you fake it, you put that soft little pick, and it's really a slip. It's a delayed slip, and Murphy goes by himself and finishes.
All right, Beasley up top. From 4. Short. Rebound Murphy. Hesitate, pull, short again. It's going to be out of bounds. 3's company ball.
I think that has to be the strategy right now for three-headed monsters. They have to get quick shots off before they get the matchup of the bigger team of 3's company.
All right, Simmons and Kevin Murphy going at Beasley inside. Off again. Simmons. Murphy, quick release. Rush for 3. In and out. Murphy looking at that 4-point line. Goes left. Turns the corner. Hangs. In and out. Gets it back. Finishes.
You got to stay in the play defensively. Murph has that ability to hang, let you come down, and then he finishes.
All right, it's going to take a timeout. 3's company's got to talk this over. They've got a lot of good shots. They're just not dropping.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so many times already that, you know, Beasley and Rush have had a chance.
If Beasley gets the ball, don't send them to the open side. Send them to the defense where your help is. Right. The other thing is, don't let him stand here Don't let him stand here and catch the ball. Make him catch it out here. If he catches out here, you got a better chance of guarding him. When he gets it in here, guys, and the help is in here, you guys got to be in here. Send them this way. Send them that way.
Can you explain what he was saying about this forcing to the help side?
What he's saying is you don't want Beasley to go away from help. You want to force him to help. And in 3-on-3 basketball, you have to send him to the middle. That's where your weak side help is. And you can stunt and get back to your player, but at least you're sending him to a crowded area.
All right, let's take a look at some highlights from Kevin Murphy.
I mean, Murph does such a good job. This is one we saw before where he pulls up, hits his three. He's quick. That was the slip. He's got, you know, in baseball they call it a five-tool player. He's a five-tool player in this league as well. He can get you from three. He can get you off the dribble. He's a great passer. He can rebound. He can do everything.
All right, Julian Wright checks in, goes right to the basket, gets an easy one. Good play by Mario Chalmers.
The same play they ran before. You're hoping that the tag guy, your help defender, is late, and he was with Julian.
Oh, nice stick. So that's Sammy Monroe, a new addition to the three-headed Monsters. Comes in, and they say he could score. All right, here's Sammy Monroe.
Well, Sammy Monroe, he just steps in. He sees it, he's by himself, you set your feet, and you say, I am so glad you picked me up.
A lot of action yesterday in the Big 3. Let's take a look. Swaggy P, where did he come from? Nancy, we can talk about that in a little bit. Jason Richardson, he was playing at a high level. And Barbosa, he's back. Got that ring, had that warm-up game, and the Ball Hogs got a win. It was an excellent day. Week 3, day 1 in the Big 3. And here are the three standouts. Barbosa was great. Jason Richardson and Swaggy P knocking down those shots. That had to surprise you a little bit.
Well, he had not been shooting the three ball really well, and you know, we were trying to play percentage basketball with him, and he proved us wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. That was a big time. A lot of upsets yesterday. There it is again. You talked about the high pick and roll. That seems to be the play that's working for both teams.
Well, they do such a great job of spreading the floor and then just throwing it to the rim.
Oh, nice stick. Simmons can play. He can guard and he can knock down shots.
Yeah, he's a tough physical player, and he could go mid-range or hit that open three.
Chalmers for three. Oh, he gets fouled.
You know, in the offseason is where a lot of relationships are created, and you'll see the foul right here. A little shot going up, and you can't. Once the shooter goes up, just leave him alone. You've done your job by contesting. But they're going to bring the fire right here.
Man, not a bad call if you think about that. It could be a three-point play where you save it. All right, let's go over the rules for the bring the fire. You can challenge a shooting foul, challenge a common foul if it's in the bonus. Two players go one-on-one and will count as a 2, 3, or 4. So if he makes this layup, it will count as 3 points. Each team gets one challenge per half.
I love it, and you should use your challenge. You use it or you lose it, and why not? There's enough fouls in each half. If there's something, maybe a mismatch of players, let's just go after it. This is a great matchup here.
Chalmers inside, high, and the defense prevails once again. Great challenge by Reggie Theus.
But Monroe is a very physical guy. You know, he matches up well. He waited to see which way Chalmers was going. And then you don't foul, you just go straight up.
All right, here's Simmons up top against Beasley. Simmons looking to go to work, backing down Chalmers, push off, no call. Whoa, bad turnover by Beasley. Here's Monroe Fresh to the big three. Oh, turns the corner. Easy layup.
That is a tough matchup for Mario Chalmers because the physicality of Sammy Monroe.
All right, here's Chalmers. Looking to get downhill, goes up, misses. Monroe finds Simmons in the corner. Oh, turnover again. Bees elevates and gets fouled.
You know, Beasley really needs to get into the game. He's just a little too passive right now, and he needs to be able to put the ball on the floor. Something like that can get his game going for 3's company.
You know, Beasley has turned the corner, but missed a few layups. You know, the one thing about the big three, if you can turn the corner, you have more room. There's less likely to be a shot blocker at the rim.
Well, it is true, but you also have to play through contact.
100%. 100%.
If you're going to get hit, so you can't come off your shot, but you have to go through your shot.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, you want to learn how to play one-on-one, you should watch the big three. A lot of these guys all can play through contact. There's Monroe with the spin. Oh, it's going to be 3's company ball.
So in the offseason, you know, Beasley is down in Miami. Chalmers is down in Miami. They're working out together. They decide, you know what, this will be good. Why don't you play in the big three? And here they are.
Knocked away by Scales.
Beasley's shooting the ball off 1 foot, and he's fading away right now. He needs to plant his feet and elevate.
Yeah, look at Beasley. He's just upset right now. You're right, 0 for 5. He's got 4 points. It feels like he just needs to slow down, like you're physically gifted. Once you get to your spot, get that contact that you talked about, go up strong. Download the exclusive Big 3 app in the App Store and Google Play Store for exclusive content, highlights, stats, and merch. Download the Big 3 app today.
You know what, and I love this conversation right here between Beasley and Julian Wright. They have to be able to work together. It's a loud arena, loud music, fans. You got to tell people what you need.
Yeah.
Julian Wright is not a mind reader, so they have not really played with each other. This is their 3rd week. What do you need me to do to set you up for success?
Yeah, the big three, I always think that, now we've seen some players come in and have an impact right away, but usually it takes a player a while just to figure out this style of play. It is different.
And remember, when the league first started, it was guys just teaming up with their friends that they played in the NBA for 10, 12 years, so they knew each other.
Quincy Miller turns the corner, gets fouled. Let's look at some roster transitions with that man, Quincy Miller, telling his coach, I got this, chill out. Rashard Lewis is going to be inactive. He's out for personal reasons. Ab Indoy, he's released. And Quincy Miller and Sammy Monroe. And so far, looks like 2 good additions.
Fantastic additions. And we knew we had heard rumblings after week 1 that they were going to make some changes on their roster, and they have, and it's for the better.
All right, bringing the fire right off the jump. Quincy Miller up top. Alex Scales giving up a lot. Alex Scales going to have to be physical.
Well, I think you really want to make Quincy Miller shoot the ball over you. You don't want him going around you.
Oh, Quincy Miller with the move, just without the finish.
Okay, he's not going to want to see this on video. Guys, we got to stop with this video because his family's watching. Okay? I mean, you can't just rub it up against the rim.
Oh, my goodness.
You got to flush that.
Yeah.
That's a gift.
The defense prevails again. All right, here's Bees. Elevates. Short with it. Miller with the board. Takes it out. Looking to get into the bag. Sidestep 3. No. Rebound. Tipped away. It's going to be 3's company ball underneath. Beasley's going out. This could be a good break for him.
I think so. Sometimes you got to take somebody out, let them get their breath, see what's going on in the game. By the way, no player wants to come out.
Yeah. There's Scales off the mark. Good hustle in the corner. Feels like it's going to be three-headed monster ball. But sometimes taking like a quick break allows you to like, okay, hold on. I just need to slow down a little bit here.
It's important, and again, from a coaching perspective, these guys are just chomping at the bit to play. You only got 5 players. You're going to have to rotate, and players and coaches got to work together on understanding.
All right, Murphy in the post. He can do work down here. Oh, they got Chalmers being a little too physical. (17-10), three-headed monsters up. Oh, inside Murphy. Great catch, great pass, great finish.
And Murphy is just so good. He's just skilled. You know, this is somebody, people don't realize that, you know, he's second in the league in scoring. Oh, that's a Kansas finish right there.
Yes, it is. Wright got out of that screen quick, and Chalmers came off that screen with a little bit of pace.
I mean, Julian Wright, I mean, he came out and he was playing ball not only when he was in college, he played for me in the Big 3. He's got tremendous talent, and he's a fantastic person.
And finishes the three-point play. All right, here's Quincy Miller on Julian Wright. Oh. Inside, Miller. Inside to Murphy. Taking his time. Man, really physical. Chalmers with another foul.
So this is how 3's company, you know, can really do a good job utilizing the fact that they only have 2 fouls. And so they can be a little bit more physical on the ball with three-headed monsters.
Oh, good job by Julian. Right? Oh, extra pass. Oh, out of bounds. Getting a little too fancy with it.
Yeah, Alex, just take the ball and put it up. There's no need for that type of pass, and I understand that it's fun. I probably led the nation in turnovers. But put it back.
Quincy Miller with a big 3. And looks back at his coach once again. What is going on with Quincy Miller and his coach today?
Quincy Miller just happy to be here.
Ooh, right behind the back. Hits the deck. Scales for 3. No. Oh, here he is again. Quincy Miller up top. Short. Scales. Comes off the screen. Oh, just hesitates and pulls and drops it. That's a nice play.
That's a great play. You know, my favorite thing is KYP. Know your personnel. Alex Scales shot 45% in 2019 from 3. Know what he's going to do.
But when you're out there guarding, as we got a little bit of contact right now, I think the foul. Yeah, let's take a look at this. What's the foul on? There's Scales with the swim through.
Yeah.
How you calling that, Nancy?
I don't know if I saw as much contact. You know, bodies went flying, but.
A little bit of European soccer right there on that play.
Yeah. I'm giving somebody a red card.
There's Kevin Murphy, 9 points on 4 of 8, 5 rebounds. Really hasn't found his rhythm, what we've seen, what he's capable of doing, but still putting up those numbers.
Yeah, you know, he came out of the game and he started playing really hard when he first started, and then he's kind of deferred a little bit, you know, to try and get, you know, some of his teammates in the game. And he's got 2 teammates, you know, right there, you know, with Monroe and Miller.
Yeah. All right, three-headed monster taking it out. Murphy backdoor. You can't give that up.
Nope, but that's a beautiful play. Just that little pause makes the defense stop, and then Murph knows where he's going.
Three-headed monster, next point would be halftime. 3's company trying to get this thing going the right direction. Here's Beasley with a Euro step, the floater, off again. Sammy Miller. Murphy. Pull-up jumper, halftime. All right, so the 3's company trying to figure this thing out. Michael Beasley's got to get on track. But Quincy Miller is having a good half, 26-16. We'll be back with more Big 3 action. All right, welcome back to Dallas for the Big 3. Week 3, three-headed monster 26, 3's company 16. Let's take a look at the Microsoft Player of the Week from last week. Elijah Stewart, 73% of the vote, and deservingly so. The man was on fire. Let's take a look at some of these highlights.
Can't wait. Here we go. Okay, Elijah Stewart, congratulations to you. You'll be playing Summer League with the Pelicans. His performance has been unbelievable. That dunk resonated all through basketball. It was actually on SportsCenter. Everything he's been able to do, and that's why that young man has the week off from here.
Each week, fans can help select the Microsoft Big 3 Player of the Week and go to Big3.com or Big 3 social media accounts to vote. We will reveal the results from Week 3 this Friday. All right, so it's 26-16. You know, a lot of Kevin Murphy, and Kevin Murphy delivered.
Well, he delivered because he had 13 points. He was 6 of 10. We already showed you within the highlights his skill set going to the basket. He got the lob. He shot some threes. He follows his shot. But the problem for me with 3's company is Chalmers and Michael Beasley are 0 for 10 from the field.
Yeah, they got to figure this thing out. You're not gonna, if you're playing 3-on-3, your star's got to deliver. You said that right off the jump. This rush up top, long two, but he sticks it right over Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Well, somebody has to be able to deliver some offense right now. Rush, you know, feeling confident enough to take that.
Mahmoud up top. Murphy inside to Simmons, looking to post up Chalmers. 2 on the clock. He doesn't know it. That's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, you have to have that clock in your head, Scal. I know you did when you were playing here. But once you make 2 or 3 passes, you're on a short clock. A short clock is anywhere from 5 seconds to 3 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of times you got to look at the other side. When he's posting up, there's a clock at the middle of the scorer's table. You got to take a look at that clock. Johnson Simmons didn't know. Here's Chalmers inside, over the top. No, battling on the boards. Goes up again and finishes. You said it right off the top. You got to take advantage of the smaller defenders.
Yeah, and they're going again. This is how they started the game, going at Mahmoud. I think it's the thing to do. But look at that. You spread the floor, and Murphy doesn't make it. But that was the shot.
Yeah, you talk about it. You watch Murphy, whether it's from 3 off the dribble, driving it, he's getting his look.
He is getting his look, but this is not a surprise. You know, Reggie Theus has got to be able to make these substitutions and, you know, match up accordingly. And Monroe is back in the game early.
Monroe against Beasley. Still Beasley, not a field goal. There's Chalmers. No, misses the layup. Simmons to Murphy. Murphy for 3. Got it.
See how quick it is? Rebound, kick. If you don't have basketball awareness of where your offensive player is as a defender, you're going to get burnt like that.
All right, here's Beasley. Can he get on track? Almost turns it over. Goes over to Rush. Chalmers looking to do work. Gets pushed. They got him. Murphy with the foul. Fouls are obviously a huge deal in the second half.
Yeah, Beasley just continues to struggle. And he's got to find where his shots are coming from. He knows his spots.
Another one in and out.
He's fading away. He's leaning because the defense is pressed up on him.
Oh, good block. It's a huge play as Chalmers finishes. Michael Beasley with the defense. Maybe that'll get him on track.
Well, that was a great deflection of that shot.
Kevin Murphy, jump stop. Oh, in and out. He's a good player.
Because he's so smart. He keeps it simple. He straight line drives. He dribbles at your heart and your hip, and you automatically have to open the gate, and it's a straight line drive to the basket.
Yeah, I really enjoy watching him play. Even last year, you're like, who is this guy? And you talk to Rashard Lewis about him, and he's like, yeah, this is a guy I knew I wanted him on my team.
Well, Rashard did a great job of recruiting. And then hitting your foul shots means something, because if you get into the bonus, you're taking offense away from the opponent.
All right, rush up top. 9 on the clock. Beasley going right again. Oh, there it is right there. And the difference is what you just talked about. He didn't fade away on that one.
He didn't. He planted his outside foot and elevated straight up.
There's Jonathan Simmons with a hezzy. Turns the corner. Beasley with the defense again.
Beasley likes to go right. So he goes right. See how he planted the right foot and elevated straight up and comes back left. And then the defense right here, great active hands.
Murphy out to Monroe. 3, no. I'm not sure that hit the rim. Beasley running hook, and he's into this game. I think they're going to take a look at this.
It hit the front of the rim.
You saw it nick the rim?
Yes.
Now they're going to take a look. They got to figure this out. All right, so there's the hook. That's not the discrepancy. Discrepancy was that shot in the corner.
Right.
Did it draw iron?
I thought it hit the front side of the rim if we have that.
All right, let's take a look. Shot goes up. Your call, Nancy.
I thought it ticked the rim.
You're right. Eyes like a hawk.
Woo, that 20/20 vision does not fail me.
Yeah, that's gonna be a violation on 3's company. It's gonna be three-headed monster. There's the camera behind. You're right. Al, how'd you see that? I didn't think it hit the rim.
I don't know.
Perfect angle.
The ball slightly changed its direction right there. And I think you can see it better on the first angle.
All right, here's the possession. Now they're up against the clock. Monroe, there's the corner 3. It goes up and that's definitely a hit. I mean, the ball changed direction. I don't know what they're looking at. We should be playing basketball right now.
Yeah, because it changed its angle.
Correct.
You know, 3's company's really playing well the second half. I don't have what the run is thus far.
Well, they were down by 10, and now they closed it to 5. So they're +5 in this second half.
You're amazing. Your math skills are phenomenal.
Yeah, I couldn't see the floor like you, so I had to make sure I can add things.
Oh, so you mean I should have gone to class?
No, I'd take the Hall of Fame career over knowing how to add. So no basket. It's going to be three-headed monster ball on the side. But one thing to note, 3's company with Beasley, hey, at least he looks like he's into the game right now.
Other way.
All right, Rich Diaz, we got him mic'd up. Let's listen in.
Go get him. Go. Look inside. Look inside.
I love the aggression of this three-headed monsters team. And Reggie is saying, be aggressive, look inside, get to the rim, put the pressure on 3's company to stop you.
Sammy Monroe, it seems like he's been a part of the Big 3 forever, the way he's playing, like the pace that he's playing, it just kind of gets this league.
Yeah, he looks like a veteran in what he's trying to do with this team right now, but he's a great finisher at the rim. He's not a great shooter, but he's a good shooter, and you have to just, deal with having somebody that big and that strong.
All right, Chalmers. Over to Rush. And Rush got fouled.
It's a great way to get back in the game.
No question. It's the most underrated part of the Big 3 in the second half is fouls. If you can get to the bonus, and you're down by 8, you can walk that lead down so quickly.
Well, if you make your foul shot, you get the 2 points. Then if you're in the bonus, you keep the ball, you take possessions away from the other team, and you keep attacking them.
Another team knows it, because you're going to want to pull your hands back. So it's always a way of walking down leads. Murphy for 3, short. Good hustle, Simmons. Simmons in the corner, taking his time, gets a little contact, steps back, pump fakes. Oh, he gets fouled. As a coach, fouls, they just
drive you crazy, especially on the shot. But hey, we got to remember, Simmons is only 32 years old and he's played 4 years in the NBA. But remember, he had to pay for his way to G League training camp or tryout camp. Then he makes it with the Spurs, and remember he signed that big deal with Orlando, the Magic. Great story.
There's a lot of guys, and like so many people can just write off, like, hey man, if they're not talking about you, you're not going to make it. But there's a lot of guys that believe in themselves and have that edge, and they end up using the G League and moving on, and end up, like, I'm sure his financial future is a lot different because him going down that road and that opportunity.
But you never know who's watching you. And I'm telling you, I work with the NBA. I do TV for Oklahoma City. They're watching you. They're watching these guys.
They're watching Michael Beasley go to work right now. Good hard drive going right.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Beasley's going to end up, when this season is over, going to China, making 7 figures, and he's working on his game against some very, very talented players. He needed that.
Yes, he did. But he looks like a different player so far in this second half.
Well, he's averaging 18 points a game, and you got to make that.
Oh, good hustle by Wright. Caused that turnover. All right, there's Beasley. Started 0-8. Made his last 2. Got 8 points.
Well, I'm sure they talked about it at halftime, that he just needs to slow it down a beat, stay confident, and look for your shot.
Right on the board. A lot of active hands. Sammy Monroe up top. Taking his time. 3. No. Julian Wright with the board. Goes to Beasley. Oh, look at that. Missed it at the rim.
Yeah, he's just so crafty with how he gets to the rim and moving the ball, shielding it. Right here, you see he attacks that lead foot of Sammy Monroe, keeps the ball down low, just gets you in the air, but he's got the ability to stay there just a little bit longer than you.
Yeah, I really like that, pulling that ball low in that low gather. All right, here comes 3's company, just chipping away.
And Michael Cooper told us before the game, look for our defense. We've got some stuff in our bag, and in the second half, they're playing great defense.
Oh, look at that body contact, letting it go. Michael Beasley with the board. Big possession for 3's company. Inside, Beasley going to work, spins, fades. That's got to be a foul.
Well, I like the fact that Quincy Miller was coming over to help his teammate because of the mismatch down low with Beasley. But you can't go to the player, you got to go to the ball. Those little subtle things.
You're right. And you know what? We mentioned this at the start. And that lack of discipline, 3-headed monsters is in the penalty. So from here on out, 3's company, who only has 3 team fouls, will shoot. And if they can make, they'll get the ball back. That's huge.
Absolutely.
And that's why you have to have so much discipline defensively in this league, and especially in the second half. Those fouls kill you. If he makes that shot, just tip your hat to him. Well,
now you're going to have an opportunity to continue to take your time and to attack the rim. Don't settle. Don't settle. Just keep attacking the rim.
Yeah, that's exactly what Michael Beasley did on that play. Little drive and spin and kiss off the glass. Monroe up top looking for the shot. Beasley in a stand looking to guard. Kevin Murphy. Contact, spins, floater, good.
So good.
And that'll be 3 down and 1 to go. Can the three-headed monsters get this thing done? Kevin Murphy getting into the bag, showing you the floater. This is why I'm one of the best scorers in the Big 3. All right, welcome back to Dallas. Three-headed monster up 37-34. Let's take a look at 3's company and Michael Beasley really picking up in the second half.
Well, he has. You know, you talked about the fact that he came out and he had a chance to rest, kind of see how he was being played. He's just more aggressive and more balanced and driving to the basket and squaring his shoulders to the rim instead of leaning and fading.
Yeah, a lot of fadeaways early, and now he's taking that extra time. And it is a different game. Him taking that extra tick has really worked for him in this second half. And there you see 14 points, but he scored the team's last 8. And remember, 3's company is in the bonus, so three-headed monster might have to pull their hands back. Beasley can take advantage of this. All right, right, inside, jump hook, no.
See, I don't think that's the shot. That's a contested shot off balance.
Oh, Wright comes back. Beasley finishes. 10 straight for Michael Beasley. And you're right. Wright made up for it with the defense.
Yeah, I mean, if you drop step and you beat somebody and you go up, but to shoot over somebody for a contested shot when you got your game rolling.
Kevin Murphy, comes out.
Look at this beautiful block right here. Oh, that's just crushed, and Bees goes right up. And it just leaves to those easy baskets. I mean, I love that. That's when we played basketball growing up in the schoolyards. You don't have to check it. You just go straight up.
Yeah, it makes you value the basketball, and you just can't take bad shots.
Yeah, but those are part of the rules that, you know, Cube has put in, the bring the fire. The eliminating all the foul shots, but giving them value. And to be able to play straight up basketball, that's what makes the Big 3 so fantastic. It just makes you feel like a kid again.
Yeah, when Cube talks about how he loves like the rules and like making this game work. Simmons, Murphy throws it down.
That's big.
Yeah, it is big. Especially when you're trying to come back, turnovers kill you, and then you give up the easy bucket. All right, here's Bees. Going right again. Contact up. No. Sammy Monroe. Simmons on Beasley. Elevates. Oh, are you sure? This is definitely a bring the fire. You have to. You cannot go down by 7 this late in the game.
No, this would be a great time to do it, but again, straight line drive, Bees gets into the body. It's not the body, it's the hands after.
Yeah.
If his hands were up, I don't think it's a foul.
I'm surprised he's not bringing the fire on this. I'm not saying it's insurmountable, but it seems like this would be a good opportunity to do it.
It would also be a good opportunity for you to bring me lunch.
Right now? All right. Didn't they give you the little coupon to go get lunch? Oh, no. I got to talk to the guy. I know a guy who knows a guy. Simmons, yeah, that's a 7-point lead. All right, let's listen to Reggie Theus.
Murph, go under, get up. Hold on, got numbers. You're good. That's okay.
Chalmers flopped, but it was Beasley who fouled him.
Hey, Reggie does a good job. You know, he's got the good coach's voice, great hair, and he's sitting there, and he's that extra player on the court just saying, we have a good shot.
Other way, Murph, switch it.
That's why as a coach, you always want your defense in front of you in the second half so you can help coordinate what they're doing.
Murph, go opposite, Murph.
It's a big possession for three-headed monsters.
That's a foul.
Simmons on the screen. Beasley with the block. No! They got, I don't know about this one. Nancy, come on, this is the big three. Nancy, call it how you see it. Come on, Nancy.
The foul happened down low. You know who the foul was? The cameraman got the brunt of this. He gets a couple of foul shots, but I'm glad they're bringing the fire.
We're bringing the fire right here. Michael Beasley, you can make up for it. I'm with you, Bees. Another bad call.
I thought he got him down low.
You ain't trying. If you were coaching, you were not trying to hear that.
Absolutely, I agree.
Hold on here. Hold on here. But it's one-on-one. I don't know what's going on here. Reggie T is taking a timeout to discuss. All right, one-on-one.
Hey, John, let's go get the ball back.
All right, it's a big stop right here. This is the game. Oh, walks right into it, too.
Wow. I mean, that was too easy. You don't usually see that much space being given to a player. You usually get up underneath them. On the first dribble, you retreat.
Oh my goodness. This is the rule. You must take 2 dribbles. No basket at all.
No, the
And
rules.
Nancy, I was unaware of that.
It has changed over time. It has changed over time.
I was unaware of this. When we had the fire rules, we should throw that in there.
Come on.
Must take 2 dribbles.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Let me walk you back here. Okay. Let's walk back here. Okay, stay with
Okay, so let me. That's all he needed was one.
my rule is 2 dribbles.
Hold on a second. If the man backs up past the free throw line, what is he supposed to do? Where's that rule? If he backs up past the free
Yeah,
throw
they
line,
have
what is
to
he supposed to do?
2.
And there it
You
is
have
again.
to
Yeah.
take the second, right?
Yeah, the rule is you got to take 2 dribbles. Now, I'm telling you, did you know that? Be real.
I do know that. I didn't remember that.
okay.
I did not remember that because the first time they brought the fire, you could take 1 dribble. Then it was changed. And we need to know this. That's
Yeah,
on
I
us
didn't know
as
that.
coaches.
Yeah, I thought the first year, I knew you could take the 1 dribble.
Yes.
And I knew you had to get inside the 3-point line. I didn't know the 2 dribble minimum.
And, you know, Reggie's saying, look, you know, Bees took 2 steps,
what happened?
you know,
What happened?
two steps back. It doesn't matter what the defense does. It matters what the rule says.
Yeah. I was thinking what you were thinking. Michael Beasley gave too much space. By the way,
And we need, you were right.
where's Michael Beasley? Oh, he's just chilling on the floor. I'm not looking for Bees. He over here chilling.
Indian style.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Let's go.
There you go.
But you're right. We need to put that on the rules.
Yeah, we should talk about that. All right, big stop for 3's company. Oh, this can be a 5 count. All right, be easy up top. Simmons all over him. Goes left, looks to back down, gives it up. Oh, he just takes it. Sammy Monroe, and another turnover. Big shot, Chalmers, off. Man, the ball is going all over the place. All right, 43-36. Contentious time in game 1. Chalmers goes down. Murphy, baseline. And it's going to be a foul on Chalmers.
Oh, he's so good at getting into your body.
All right, so both teams right now in the bonus. Kevin Murphy sticks this free throw. 3-headed Monsters will retain possession. And you're right, when he drives, he's putting that shoulder into your body.
He's stronger than he looks. That's unusual. He's got 21 points. He very rarely misses.
Oh, easy left-hand layup.
Hey, whatever we said about Bees in the first half, forget it, have amnesia.
Big time bounce back.
Yeah, well, he's a big time player.
Murphy up top, body again. There's the foul. And Nancy, you called it. He just is relentless on getting his shoulder into you.
And you know the other thing he does? He wins the hand-to-hand combat. So if you're putting your hands in, see the offhand right there? He is able to get your hand off of him. It's almost like a running back in the NFL. People are trying to come in. Emmitt Smith used to push that hand off so he could hold the football. Did I just put NFL in the Big 3?
I'm sure there's some NFL players that can play in the Big 3.
They want to.
I wouldn't want to, I tell you, I wouldn't want some of those like defensive linemen or linebackers guarding me. Those guys are quick, fast, strong.
Hey, the best basketball player I've ever seen who's a football player is Tony Romo.
Is that right?
We played basketball quite a bit against each other. He has all the mechanics.
Oh, Kevin Murphy fouled again. Look at the consistency of Kevin Murphy week in, week out.
Yeah, Murph's, if he hits this foul shot, they're going to get the ball back again. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to isolate at you. He's going to go one-on-one to the basket, and he's going to challenge you to stop him.
I can watch him, and Joe Johnson's like this as well. Both guys, they just really punish you when they have the ball in their hands. It's a lost art, especially in youth basketball. There he is again. All right, so they can, a three would win it for three-headed monster. And you know what they're going to do? It's going to be the Kevin Murphy show. Another foul by Chalmers. Kevin Murphy has the hot hand, no problem giving it up. And remember, I don't really understand this. I don't. Yeah, but they can't win with it. So anytime you're in point game, there is one take foul. So even though it's in the bonus, the next foul, even if it's on the floor, will be free throws. Oh, for the win, Murphy. No. Simmons with the tip. Beasley backs up to 4, takes it up. Yes!
Wow.
That's a big shot.
Huge shot. Wow. So easy. You don't realize how far that 4-point shot is.
Simmons backs up. Murphy for 3 and the win. No. Right. Rebound. Over to Bees. Back-to-back 4s. Yes! Back. 3's company back in the game.
Hey, stars are stars.
Michael Beasley, a tremendous second half.
What happens is you're trying to close out the game with a 3 instead of just playing what got you there, going to the basket.
Oh, Monroe, step back, nothing. Murphy looking to do work. Gets to the cup, no foul. Ball's out. Murphy with the rebound. Finishes, tough bucket. And Beasley's down. All right, Beasley's down. We had some sequence after hitting back-to-back 4-point plays. Beasley cut the lead to 1. All right, let's take a look at the play. Everyone battling underneath. There's Bees. He goes up, comes down. And there's the sprain right there.
2 4s back-to-back. Michael Beasley.
You know, look at the quickness of the 4-point play, right? That quick outlet, that's transition. Look where Murph is. Excuse me, look where he is right there, Beasley. Second time, he's already out there. He knows what he wants. I thought that was the quickest that he has played this game like he did in week 1. He's going to be okay.
Yeah, and amongst, with all that going on, how about this? Murphy battling inside and kisses that right off the glass.
Yeah, Murphy, you know, he's 6'6". He really is a tremendous rebounder. People don't realize what he's been able to do on the glass.
Got 27. Michael Beasley, 26. Those 4-pointers added up quickly. What a second half by Michael Beasley. And Nancy, you said it. A lot of times he's looking to get into his bag. Both of those 4-pointers, they were quick.
Well, that's part of the strategy of this league. If you can box out, secure the rebound, send one guy to his spot.
We got timeout. Let's listen in to Reggie Diaz during the timeout.
Anything pick and roll, anything pick and roll, anything pick and roll, you got to go under it. All right? Don't let him get that on. Matter of fact, you know, So listen, guys, listen to this seriously. If they go pick and roll right here, they got to play over here. They got to play. This guy that's guarding the guy in the corner, fellas, it's got to be all the way in the paint. Got to be all the way in the paint. So if they go pick and roll, they won't get this roll here. You got to be all the way in the paint. All right.
Beasley's back on the ground, hurting. All right, let me ask you, you're down by 3. They got game point. Like, is this the time that are you going to go for a 4 here? Are you going to try to tie it up? Like, what is your strategy?
Well, the 4 is such a low percentage shot, and especially without Michael Beasley on the court. I would go as hard as I could to the basket, try to score, and get the ball back.
And just like that, exactly what Mario Chalmers did. Just trust your defense.
And now you just got to play solid defense.
For sure.
And when I say play solid defense, I'm meaning you have to contest a shot. You make them shoot over you, not around you.
All right, let's see if Kevin Murphy, who has been living in the paint, can get there again. There he is, top of the key. Oh, look for a push-off, nothing. Simmons on out scales. Look to turn the corner, nothing. What are they gonna call? Whoa, 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 what is the call here?
And remember, you must win by 2 points here at Big 3 Fireball.
Oh, wait. Did they call Mario Chalmers on a foul? So here's Simmons, and he loses it. Well, you can't call Chalmers on that foul.
No, there's no foul there.
Now you got to do something about this. This can't be for game.
And he didn't even have the ball.
No, yeah. No, this can't be for game.
And he can't bring the fire because he's already used it. No, I didn't think Chalmers fouled in that.
But he already lost the ball.
Yeah, the ball was not even near him.
Yeah, they should. I mean, I don't know what to say about this, but this is a bad way to lose if Simmons sticks his free throw. That's tough. That is real tough. All right, so that's the final score. That's a tough, tough loss for 3's company. Michael Cooper, I understand why you are upset. 51-48. 3-headed Monsters go to 2-1. 3's company 1-2. Yeah, superstar of the game. And when his team needed it most, Kevin Murphy steps up big time. Take a look. Dribbles back out. It's that quick release 3. Knocks it down. Gets an easy basket going to the basket. And then from here, Kevin Murphy just started absolutely living in the paint. Turning the corner, working the boards. Finishes that one. Look at him battle. Pull-up jumper. And Nancy Lieberman had a chance to catch up with Kevin Murphy. Nancy?
Thank you, Kevin. This 3-headed Monsters team, what is so special about it with the fact that you have 2 new players?
Man, you know, once you get that foundation with me and Mahmoud that was here last year, well, he been here the whole time the Big 3 been starting the 5 years, and he tell us how we need to play. He been in the playoffs every year, and he don't want it to change. So we just come in, try to do what he say, and just go out there and get a win and play together.
So last year, you're Rookie of the Year in the league. You came back, I'm assuming, with the renewed confidence that you could be an elite player in this league. You had 27 points, 6 rebounds tonight. What is it that you're feeling going against some of the elite players?
Man, you know, really it's a blessing to be out here with some of these guys, to share the floor with, like today, Michael Beasley, Mario Chalmers, and all those guys that was on that team. Just for me to be recognized and just be able to be seen with these players, I'm just gonna go out here and give it my all.
And lastly, what did you learn last year playing in a championship game?
Can't let up. It's a game of 50. It might seem like 50 points is short, but you can't let up. Play all the way through.
Congratulations. Back to you, Scout.
All right, thanks, Nancy. Final stats right here. Three-headed monster, 51-48. Big game for Kevin Murphy, and Michael Beasley shows up big time in the second half. All right, we got game one underway, all done. Michael Beasley was huge, but the three-headed monsters prevail. More Big 3 action coming up next.